Here we go.
From having the same amount of money that's in my bank account to attempting to be one of Minecraft's richest players on the biggest SMP, this is my journey on how I'll be going from 0 to $1 billion on the Donut SMP. First thing, we have no money. Second thing, we have no homes. We have no orders for anything. No, nothing. So that's it. I'm really excited. Let's go ahead, RTP out, and start making some money. Alright, looks like we got an ice bikes biome. I guess we just kind of play it like normal Minecraft, I guess, at the first part. We're just gonna go ahead and get some trees.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm gonna go check out whatever this is over here. I can't see it. It might be a base. Okay, I don't think that's a base, actually. The goal for this first episode is to have a minimum battle of 25 mil, and also, I'm not allowed to take any handouts from anybody. I haven't been in the beginner stage of Donut in a really long time, so I don't really know what to do first. I know selling logs is probably a good method,
you know
so
why
I'm
I like
probably
this
going to
video?
go ahead and just do that.
He shows every single part of the process.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that deal. 30K for this? That is insane. I also had a good idea to sell leaves since they were super easy to collect, so I bought some iron to make some shears. Oh yeah, we can get a bunch of shears. Alright, this might be a dumb idea, but I'm gonna make 5 pairs of shears and go around and get a bunch of leaves. So for the next 15 minutes, I collected, mined up, and sold a bunch of leaves and logs to make a decent amount of money. Alright, there we go. Some of the people are actually already buying.
People are buying leaves for 10K.
I was also selling some lovers just because they were super easy to
what's good, Kevin?
Alright, we have too many items listed, but once somebody buys our stuff, we can list these other 2 levers. After going into a cave, I made a big order for deep slate, so then I could craft this into deep slate bricks and sell it on the auction house. Alright, everything is listed. If all of that sells, we'll make our money back plus more and have a bunch more deep slate to order, but I'm actually gonna cancel the order. For the next 15 minutes, I started grinding logs so I could get some easy money so I could go start working on my farm. I decided to go ahead and start mining down and go make my base. After I finally got a good spot, I started digging the area. All I have to say is, I didn't have a name with this pickaxe, so...
Bro, why does everybody have that dumb texture pack that turns everything to make it look like netherite blocks? Come on, bro.
Yo, let's go. The redstone, repeaters.
Okay, so he's just making a base and he's just selling everything. He sold some redstone repeaters right there.
Finally took out this small area, bro. This took so long, and it's such a bad area too. My next money-making method idea was selling pickaxes. After I finally had enough money, I pretty much spent all of it on these bookshelves.
He spent 250K on bookshelves.
Why is it not going up? Oh, there it goes. Level 30. All right, let's see what we get.
Oh!
Holy! Yo!
That's a lot
That
of
is an insane pickaxe. Dang. Wait, I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna sell this one. This one's more expensive because it's silk touch. Now that I had everything set up and people were starting to order me lapis, I could finally start making a lot of money. I was also still selling flint and steels because they would sell pretty much instantly. I also made a huge order for diamonds so we can enchant some more pickaxes. Oh, and the diamond order's complete.
So he's selling redstone repeaters, flint and steels. He's now enchanting pickaxes.
And waiting for them to sell. I was also expanding our base, and by the way, we're still ordering lapis and XP bottles. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, I really appreciate if you subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more donuts. I should have been doing this the whole time, but I realized I could use anchors to mine, so this helped out a decent.
That's gotta be expensive.
After I finally had the area dug out, I decided to make a crimson farm. When I had log backed on Donut the next day, pretty much everything on my auction had sold, and here's the auction transitions if you want to see. I dug down the base one more layer just to make sure the crimson farm could still fit. Alright, this should be enough area for the crimson farm. I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh, and he's making crimson farm. I didn't even realize.
We ordered a few days ago. After I finally had everything I needed for the farm, it was time to start building it.
Wait, he has $1 million and he has so many materials inside of his orders. I feel like a lot of people watching probably don't even know what orders are. It's basically, instead of, like, there's an auction where you can go and buy the stuff that other people have listed. But then there's, like, the opposite of the auction, which is orders, where you can go request items for a certain amount of money. And people will go out and get the items for you.
All my money on it. After all the bones were ordered, I started to fill the farm up to see how much it would make.
And sell it to you.
I had a ton of leftover bones, so I just ordered them back to people. Let's go. It looks like it's working. All right, perfect. Now, while the Crimson Farm was running, I sold a bunch of pickaxes, and I also expanded the storage. After I expanded the storage a ton, I realized I had a bunch more bones left in my order, so I just put them in my chest. Oh, and just to point out, I was ordering the Crimson, not selling it. After AFK in the Crimson Farm for a while, I had a really good money-making method idea. I ordered a bunch of observers and a bunch of pistons, and once people would order me both of the items, I would just turn around and sell it on my AH. For some reason, pistons were extremely high in the auction house right now, which for me is amazing, because I just had to order a bunch of them. 250K? Wait, are you serious? That's actually insane. Wait, let me get all of those right now.
So we sold a stack of pistons each for 250K each?
Alright, we just made like 120K, which is... That is pretty dog water, I'm not gonna be completely honest. Since the farm was way worse than I thought it was, I just took
Dang,
out all the
Crimson
bone
Farm's
meal and
not
just
even
ordered
good?
it back to me.
So this farm, the Crimson farm he made is not even good, bro. I thought Crimson was like so OP. Is it not? I mean, maybe it's only OP if you build like the world's biggest farm ever.
Eaters, and honestly,
Bro, I could have sworn that like this was the best way to make money, but if you're just, I guess if you're locked in and manually trying to make money in a shorter amount of time, that's better. But most people just make their money from being AFK because they're not going to play all day.
if I got back up to a mill. Soon enough, I was almost back up to what I started with, and I also moved the enchantment table down and built this little auto XP dispenser thing. I also made a giant...
Why does everyone always build this dumb auto XP machine? Everyone builds this, bro. Like, there are so many trends that just keep happening on Donut SMP. Like, I've never seen this before Donut SMP, but now I've raided bases and teleported to you guys for years. Never once saw this in my life. But in the last couple months, I've been seeing these become more and more popular. It's so weird how trends just
move the
start.
enchantment table down.
How many hours did he just play in that one recording session? So he's at 27 days and 17 hours playtime. But at the start, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he played 4 hours. In 4 hours, he got 5 mil. And then he has more items in his orders. That's pretty good.
Alright, so we have 6.7 mil right
Why are you guys all typing 6-7?
now. If y'all want to see all the stuff that sold on our auction, just to show y'all, all the stuff is gone. This is all the stuff we sold, so this is how we got an extra, like, 1.6 mil, I think it was, somewhere around there. So pretty much, we almost have enough to get an amethyst pickaxe, which would be awesome, because then we can dig out a big base, and I'm probably going to build a fungus or a bamboo farm. I'm still deciding. I might even do both. So since I was going to go build a new base, I went back to my old one and grabbed literally everything that I had, and I also sold all my repeaters. I literally sold pretty much everything I had at that base, and I was ready to go make a new one. Now, I ended up spending 20 minutes of recording, and I just did not find a spot to build a base, but here's a little time lapse of my money going up from stuff selling on my auction.
What is he even looking for when he's looking to make a base?
I had logged on one time before I started recording this, so it doesn't show the stuff that I sold while I was gone, but I made around 700k from my repeaters. Now, after about 45 minutes of nether traveling and finding the amethyst pickaxe I wanted, I went ahead and started digging out my
Why does he have to go in the nether?
base.
What's the point?
Now, for me, this is around an hour. For you guys, it's around like 5 seconds. Now, this recording is me logging on the second day, and I had sold my pickaxe, so I just bought it back. Bang! Once again, for me, this is like 2 hours of my life down the drain. For you, this is like 5 seconds. After I sold my amethyst pickaxe...
Oh my, this took him 2 hours? Bro, I need to be more appreciative whenever I see people with big bases or big dugout areas. Like, to me, I would teleport to this base. I'm like, oh, nice. It's a nice little average base. He just leaked the coordinates. Go back? No way.
This is like 2 on the second. Me, this is down the drain.
Where?
Like a tree.
Where did he leak the coordinates? And this is only part 1, so his bases probably got found by the time part 2 comes out. Bro.
Farm. I then just me
what? I don't see
logging
it.
on the second day, and I had sold my pickaxe, so I just bought it back. Bang! Once again.
Oh! No way. He actually did show it. Go back. Oh no! I hope he moves this base by the end of it, bro. Oh wait, my face cam's covering it. Oh wait, you can see it on the right side here. Yeah, someone most definitely found the base by now. Yeah, his episode 2 is not gonna be an easy one for him. He's basically gonna start from scratch.
I was literally about to log off for the night. I just found out. Look at this. Well, I didn't just now find out. But look at the bill for it, bro. 1 oak log.
1 oak log gives you 8 redstone dust. This is, if you don't know what Bilford is, it's like every 24 hours or every 3 days. I forgot what we set the time to, but every couple days or every once in a while, there'll be a new trade that you can trade. And right now, the trade is you can give 1 oak log and you'll get 8 dust. They're all spamming for me to go to the coordinates, guys. I don't want to go to the coordinates. You know how long it's gonna take for me to get there? What am I gonna go? I'm gonna go there and see just like a graveyard of loot.
And I'm gonna use this bill for while it's here, so hopefully we can get some money out of that.
Poor kid. Yeah, bro, that really does suck. I mean, yeah, he's probably spent so long in the base, but it wasn't my viewers who found it first. Like, someone else definitely found it first. Because this video has 50,000 views.
After about an hour, also wanted to go out and make a new base because according to my old base, we're kind of trash. Also,
guys, he made a new base. You know what? Forget it. We're not teleporting there, bro.
so this is where I'm building the base. I just can't show you how I got here because there's some nerds out there that will find where it's at. I'm gonna buy 3 skeleton spawners.
He moved.
All right, and I'm gonna keep these for now.
Okay. Oh, he bought skeleton spawners. Okay. How did he get enough shards for skeleton spawners? Oh, he has media rank, so he gets the free rank.
Right.
So you don't have to be in the AFK area to earn shards.
And
oh, yeah, I will be.
I'm gonna keep these for now.
For a while.
The area I was digging out was 60 by 60, and I was gonna make a massive bamboo farm here. Also, if this video gets enough comments accusing me of cheating, I'll post all of the footage on my second channel of me digging
I 100% believe this guy.
to show that I did it all myself. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. But we finally have a 30 by 30 area dugout. We also got some diamonds, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell you for like 150k. So once I was done digging for the day, I sold my amethyst pickaxe, and the next day I was gonna start working on some bamboo modules. The next day I got on, I started buying all the materials I would need to start working on the bamboo farm. I made a giant order for moss blocks, and since I was spending so much money on the bamboo farm materials, I would buy stacks of repeaters and split them up into stacks of 16, and I was making profit off it. I also made a big order for observers, and honestly,
So he's doing bamboo now. Bro, bamboo farms are not good. I'm telling you, they're not.
I don't need
Are
repeater
they?
method where
I
I'd
mean,
buy
maybe
a
they
stack
are,
of
but I
repeaters
don't think
for,
they are.
200k and sell them in stacks of 16 for 100k and make 200k profit every single time. I also kept digging the area out, waiting for my stuff to sell in auction because I'm extremely broke right now because I just spent all my money on farm materials. I also started working on the floor to my base. Oh, a full shulker of moss blocks for 95k.
Bamboo is
I thought
good.
it was way more expensive.
Much better than
That's actually
crimson.
not even bad.
Oh, okay.
Alright, this is where the little like thing is gonna be that makes the, you know, like all the redstone stuff. You get it. We should be able to put like, let's just put 2 stacks of
definitely is
blocks in
good.
here, and it should like push back and forth every few seconds. I was also doing the same thing with comparator.
Wait, so what did he just build? What is that?
The redstone stuff. You get it. We should be able to put like,
So what is this? What did he just build here,
let's just
chat?
put 2 stacks of blocks in here, and it should like push back and forth every few seconds. I was also doing the same thing with comparator.
Oh, the timer. A timer to push the pistons, which will break the bamboo. So every once in a while, when all the items fill up, boom, it'll push
That I was doing with
all the bamboo.
repeaters,
Okay.
and it was working really good. Also
I
finished the
see,
flooring
I
of the
see.
base.
I never saw that
Okay,
before.
this one's legitimate. 1.5. This should be all pistons, right? Let me make sure I got the right thing. All right, bet. We're good. After I bought the pistons, I started building some of the bamboo modules. I also bought the last thing I needed, which was a full shulker of iron bars. Kept splitting up comparators and selling them because honestly, this was making me a lot of money. I also made an order for repeaters just so I could resell them on the auction. All right, the bamboo farm looks like it's worth
Okay.
thing, and I guess I just make more modules, and I need to expand it this way and this way. I also started digging out another 30 by 30 area so I could start building more bamboo modules. I also ended up
Yo, how
getting rid
big
of
of
an
a bamboo
entire
farm
other
is he gonna
chunk,
make?
which is huge. After finishing the floor for the second chunk, I started laying out the area where the bamboo modules were gonna go. Filling in all the modules, I stood up in F5 to make sure everything was working, and it looked good. After building those bamboo modules, I started mining out my next chunk. I got done with this one pretty quick because there wasn't a whole lot left to mine out. After filling in the floor from the third chunk, I started working on more bamboo modules. I also started working on this auto crafter so I could turn my bamboo into bamboo blocks to get more money.
Bamboo blocks, yes, sir.
After I finally got done with all the water flow, I made this bubble elevator so all the bamboo could get up here. Now that the auto crafter was finished, it was time to start working on more bamboo modules. As I was continuing to build bamboo modules, my amethyst pickaxe sold. Once I was done finishing up the bamboo modules I wanted to have done by today, I started making a redstone clock so our auto crafters could actually work. I was still reselling comparators and repeaters, by the way. I was getting ready to AFK overnight, so I started expanding my storage system. I just woke up. I'm very happy that our base is not raided. The bamboo farm has been running.
Okay, so I want to see how much money he made from this small of a bamboo farm. I mean, it's pretty big, but I feel like he's gonna make it way taller. But just from the beginning, how much money did he make
It's only in these modules. Just take
overnight?
that in mind. It's only like 20 modules. Yo! Look at our bow. I just didn't even see that. Holy.
Bro, he left last night with $9 million, right? He sold all his repeaters. Yeah, look at that. People were buying his redstone comparators. Oh wait, no, yeah, he was selling redstone comparators for 125k.
Crap! Did all of our stuff sell? We have one repeater
Okay, so yeah, pretty much everything sold.
on there. Here's our auction transitions, guys.
All right, but I
yeah,
wanna see how much
literally
it makes
all
from
our
the
stuff
bamboo.
sold. Oh, and I kept selling repeaters and comparators in the auction. I also went to spawn and decided to get some armor for my keyhole crates.
I hope you're having a good day, because I wasn't. I've been digging for 6 hours. Yeah! 6 hours? It does not take 6 hours to mine this. There's no way. Am I going crazy, or does it actually take 6 hours? I feel like it would only take like 1 hour max.
Digging the final chunk out, I started laying
It
all the
actually
flooring
does
in.
take that long? What?
Alright, I just got done mining out this whole area. I'm gonna build a bunch of bamboo
Wait, and he didn't even sell the bamboo on screen, bro. We don't even know how much he got.
farms. We might build a shulker loader over here, and I'm gonna extend the whole area out this way, but not anytime soon. I gotta stack these up first.
Why so many netherite blocks? It's a texture pack. Because people there's two different types of texture packs people use to not leak their base. One of them is netherite blocks, because people can find your base location based on how each block is rotated. And people can calculate this block's rotated that way, that block's rotated that way, and that block's rotated that way. So that means the only coordinates it could be at are blah, 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 blah. So they'll fly to your base and grief it. But these netherite blocks, they don't have a rotation, I don't think. But yeah, people use netherite blocks to not have their blocks rotated. But there's other texture packs that just make it so that the regular blocks that are already there don't get rotated. So the netherite black texture pack is kind of dumb. I feel like you can just make it all deep slate instead of netherite blocks. Or just make it all stone.
Alright guys, we got a decent amount of the farm done. Obviously these modules aren't working yet, but all of them are like placed where they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and AFK. Alright, I'm done AFKing. I only AFK'd for like 20 minutes. Okay, that is better than I thought. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, everything should be good. I'll add an extra comparator here just to make sure. Alright. Here it goes. Oh my gosh, that was so satisfying. Now that I was done with the entire first layer, it was time to start stacking them. I also started working on the walls just so it wasn't netherite blocks. Alright, I've been perfectly AFKing for exactly 20 minutes, so I'm gonna see how much this bamboo farm made. Almost 2 rows, so how much is this? That order, by the way. So in 20 minutes, we made 120k.
Oh, wait, every 20 minutes it gets 120k. Just from AFKing, and it's only 1 layer right now.
So we times that by 3, we'll be making 360k as our hourly rate.
Okay. You don't even have to refill it with bone meal or anything. This is just a fully AFK farm.
That is pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna sell some comparators.
Okay. Is that good, y'all?
After buying an Amethyst pickaxe, I went back to doing my favorite thing again. I've been doing this for 8 hours. Also, this is an area I wanted to dig out again where I was gonna build my other bamboo farms, but yeah, this is not happening anytime soon.
He's digging out an even bigger
Guys,
area?
I just woke up, and we have a slight problem. I didn't even think the bamboo farm was going to overload.
He has too much bamboo, it's full.
I don't know when it overloaded, but it literally just did not build into storage, apparently.
Ah, bro, okay, he probably lost so much money from that, or he like missed out on making a lot of money. So he needs shulker loaders now to fill up all the bamboo blocks into shulkers, or just needs to put way more chests.
Right, that's an important thing. I also bought an Amethyst pickaxe.
Oh my gosh. Cocofanto elefanto.
Alright.
I heard it. I heard it.
What is that? I dug a small area out and filled it up with
Steal a brain rot in
After it was
Roblox,
all
bro.
finished, I sold my Amethyst pickaxe. After I moved the entire autocrafter back, which took around 45 minutes, I started making this tube that would transport it from the autocrafter to the shulker loader. I ended up making both of the tubes to make it look fancy and the shulker loader, but there was a huge problem. You see, while I was AFKing, it couldn't render in the shulker loader and the autocrafter at the same time because they were too far away.
He can't load enough, the chunks. He is not loading enough chunks where he was standing, so when he went AFK, the shulker loader wasn't even like running.
So I had to break down all the tubes, expand the area on the other side, and make an entire another shulker loader where the autocrafter was.
Bro, I wish the render distance was higher on Donut SMP, because like stuff like that is so annoying. In vanilla, it would fully all load, right? Whatever you can see would load. Bro, but it's so expensive to raise the render distance. Like, you have no idea how expensive it is. I don't know. I just wish it wasn't. If Minecraft servers were free, that would be so amazing, bro.
For 3 hours of my life.
Like it is on Roblox. Oh, that'd be so amazing.
It was finally done. Also, I accidentally edited these recordings backwards. So the reason I gained around 3 mil earlier in the video was just from AFKing my bamboo farm and a little bit of selling stuff on auction. I also ended up making another bamboo layer if that wasn't obvious enough by now, and expanding my area a little bit. But anyway, sorry about that. Alright guys, I haven't built another like bamboo module in a while because I've been working on these shulker loaders and stuff, which is taking way too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the 4th layer.
Dang, this looks nice. It's looking really nice with the glass and everything. Dang. What do y'all think? Y'all like it?
Also, I just want to clarify, making one single layer to these bamboo farms may look easy on the video, but this takes about an hour and a half just for one of them. Alright, I've been AFKing for, honestly, a decent while. It's been around 2.5 hours, and maybe 3 hours. Honestly, it might have been 4, but this is all the stuff. It's actually making decent amount. All right, so this is the total amount of bamboo. This is all bamboo blocks of chokers. So let's see how much we make from this. 3.3 mil. I will happily
Dang,
take
bro.
that. I will happily take
Nice.
that. I thought it was gonna be like maybe 2 mil. Now, since the bamboo farm seemed to be finally working perfectly and how it should, it was time to make it look a little nicer, so I added some moss around the walls. As I was putting moss on the other side of the wall, I realized I could maybe fit one more bamboo module in here, and it worked perfectly. After I was done using all the moss, I started ordering some of my bones. Now with all the walls placed in, this is what the farm looks like.
Look at that. Yo, that looks nice. I like
in
that.
my opinion, this looks way nicer. And before I went to bed that day, I sold some more repeaters and was ready to wake up and check my profits. Alright, I have been AFKing for the entire night. It's been around 9 hours, so I'm gonna see how much this thing is made. It looks like our mini little, like, auto sorter kind of worked, and see how much it is. I don't know what I'm expecting.
That's a lot.
Oh.
So wait, did he just say AFK'd it overnight? Yeah, he's definitely making it to 25 mil for episode 1. Oh, you guys can even see the title. This video is him only making it to 25 mil. Yeah, he definitely is passing 25 mil for sure.
Wait. Dude, there's an entire double chest? Are you serious? Auction transactions, if anybody wants to see. I think some of our stuff sold. Yeah, just flip some random stuff. 6.59 mil?
Dang.
Dang!
And he's about
What
to
is it at?
pass.
Dude, it is so close. It is so close.
He's about to get
Since I was
25
getting
mil.
so close to the 25 mil goal, I started selling stuff on my auction that I already had. And after a little bit of more selling and auction flipping, I had finally done it. 25 million.
Dang, bro. And so, okay, he's at 31 days playtime. What was he at before? 27. So it took him 4 days of playing and AFKing to get to 25 mil. And this series is from 0 to 1 billion series. Dude, $1 billion. There's no way that seems possible, bro. I don't know what you're gonna have. Bro, you're gonna need to make an elytra farm or a netherite block farm for that, bro. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
5 million.
I want to see part 2 so bad.
We actually
This is a
did
fire
it.
video.
We still got a long ways to go, though, guys. I guess I'll see y'all on Bell Top.
Dang. Now everybody subscribe to this guy, especially if you want to see part 2.